All right, just wanted to see you. I heard this was all national news. Look at this. All the firefighters and first responders, and guess what they're looking at? Down there in Florida. Okay, look at this. That's a little SUV that had three people in it and got jammed under the cab, or the trailer, I should say, of the CDL, this stupid little illegal alien who came across the Mexican U.S. border. You don't like it? Too bad, Martinez's, and you too. All of yous. Villalobos and all the rest of you in my family on that side. Because I'll tell you, listen, I'm not happy with a lot of it. But anyway, there's a picture of it.
The man seen sitting behind the wheel of this semi-truck is identified by police as 28-year-old Harjinder Singh. This video capturing Singh driving the truck on the Florida Turnpike on August 12th, when at this moment he attempts to make an illegal U-turn. That black minivan you see on the right side of your screen plows into the truck. Police say the driver of that minivan, a 30-year-old man from Florida City, and his two passengers, a 37-year-old woman from Pompano Beach and a 54-year-old man from Miami, were killed in the crash. The minivan wedged at the bottom of the truck. Officials saying Singh is an illegal immigrant from India who illegally came to California in 2018, where he received his commercial driver's license.
Ron DeSantis and the lieutenant governor, they're going to extradite this guy back from California to full, and according to DeSantis, full prosecution, the full weight of the law against him. Good. Get these bastards out. You guys know how my take on this is.
Look, we have video of this. We have photos of this.
I just showed you.
He seemed to not like, I mean, it was almost like, he's walking down the sidewalk, maybe stubbed his toe, just kind of like, it was like, it didn't register to him, what had happened. And I'm like, that is really, really cold. This guy comes in from India illegally across the U.S.-Mexico border, and he claims asylum. Now, think about that. It'd be one thing if, when people, would come from Cuba and they claim asylum, because this was the first place they could get to, right? And you've had situations where this has happened. You're coming from India. How many other countries are you going through? And then you show up in the southern border and say asylum? Like, why didn't you get asylum somewhere else? You could do that very quickly. You also can address another problem with this situation. This guy comes in from India illegally across the U.S.-Mexico border, and he claims asylum. Now, think about that. It'd be one thing if, when people, would come from Cuba and they claim asylum, because this was the first place they could get to, right? And you've had situations where this has happened. You're coming from India. How many other countries are you going through? And then you show up in the southern border and say asylum? Like, why didn't you get asylum somewhere else? So they're abusing the process and the statutes that we have in the United States of America, and they're trained to do this. So you have massive numbers of people that have claimed it. Millions and millions have claimed it, just leaving country in Central America. They're not truly Sikh. They're just
I played it again so you would hear
migrants,
that.
however you're doing
they were told, come up there, you're welcome.
Incentive.
Biden's welcoming you. There you have it. Just watch the video again. You can see that this little, she even says it, a minivan. It's not a big full-scale van. Mind you, is something, Maria, your little lesbian that was brain dead with that head broken up in a crash? Well, look at this car. That's not exactly what that Rodeo looked like, but I'll tell you this much. I investigated. Yeah, you guys know that story? I investigated a wreck one time. Me, Juanito the Henri out, a.k.a. another rant for today, and I'm pissed about this because I told you. I have videos to show you what happened in this neighborhood just the last week and a half, now 2 weeks. Okay, yeah, time's going by, and I'm trying to figure out how to edit them down so you can see it. With all these deputy sheriffs up here, and there's a couple shots I really want you to see where they're loading their guns back into their vehicles because the shit that's going on in this neighborhood with these fucking illegals. And I'm not excusing myself for saying that. I hate them. I don't want them in here. They're doing drugs. They're selling. They're working for the cartels. I know they are because a couple of them moved out. The minute Trump got in office, boom, they were gone. They were gone. Why? Why did they move so quick? Tell me that. And I tell you, I wish I would have gotten their license. And I got to be more on the ball. Juanito out, a.k.a. John Sanchez. Love you guys. Be good. Do unto others as before they do it unto you, but that means be good. Do it.